Imagine you're alone, miles from anywhere, in a place forgotten by time. An abandoned quarry, silent except for the crunch of fractured stone under your feet. You're making your way across a steep, unstable slope when it happens. The ground gives way. A sloping ledge shifts, triggering a cascade of rock from above. A moment of pure chaos. And then, an impossibly heavy silence. A 400-kilogram slab of stone slams into your lower leg, pinning you to the earth. The pain is immediate. A white-hot explosion that steals your breath. Your leg is broken. Your mobility gone. Panic tries to claw its way up your throat, but you fight it back. Adrenaline surges. You push against the rock with everything you have, your muscles screaming in protest. It doesn't budge. Not even a millimeter. You try digging the soil away from your trapped limb, desperate for any leverage. The rock is embedded too deep, a tombstone pressing you into the ground. Every movement sends spikes of agony through your body, a clear warning. Stop, or you'll make it worse. So you stop. You force yourself to be still, to breathe, to think. Survival is no longer about escape. It's about endurance. You take inventory of your supplies. 1 liter of water, a single energy bar, a backpack, a headlamp, and a small folding knife. Your phone, no signal. You're utterly, terrifyingly alone. You wedge the backpack behind you, creating a small brace to keep your body from sliding further down the treacherous slope. Every inch matters. As the sun dips below the quarry's edge, the temperature plummets. The cold seeps into your bones. A new enemy to fight. You wrap your jacket as tightly as you can, a flimsy shield against the encroaching chill. The pain in your leg evolves, shifting from sharp breaks to a deep, throbbing ache. The circulation is slowly choked off. You know you can't afford to lose consciousness. You focus on your breathing, slow and steady, a rhythm to anchor your mind in the growing darkness. You start rationing your water with brutal discipline. A tiny sip only when the dryness in your mouth becomes so severe you can't focus. Every drop is precious. Day 2 dawns, bringing with it a new level of misery. Dehydration has begun its insidious work. Your mouth is a desert. Your thoughts are sluggish, and a profound weakness settles over you. Your trapped leg is a pendulum of sensation, swinging between complete numbness and waves of intense, burning pain. You know what this means? Tish is starting to die. Desperation fuels another attempt. You find a broken branch, hoping to use it as a lever. You wedge it under the rock and push with the last of your strength. It snaps, instantly, the sound echoing your own breaking hope. The rock remains unmoved. As if things weren't bad enough, insects are now drawn to your exposed wound. You use your small knife, not as a weapon, but as a tool, carefully sweeping them away, trying to keep the area clean. It's a small, grim, but necessary act of self. By the 3rd night, another resource is fading. Light. The beam from your headlamp flickers, growing dimmer and dimmer until it finally dies, plunging you into absolute darkness. The familiar shapes of the quarry vanish. Now, you have only your hearing. You focus on the faint whisper of the wind, the distant rustle of unseen creatures. These subtle sounds become your only map, your only way to stay oriented in a world that has shrunk to the space your body occupies. You are an island of pain in an ocean of black. Day 4 is a blur. Your mind drifts in and out of focus, a cruel cycle of confusion and fleeting moments of clarity. Exhaustion and dehydration are a toxic cocktail, poisoning your thoughts. You know deep sleep is a luxury you cannot afford. It's a doorway to slipping away for good. Instead, you force yourself into controlled micro-rests, brief snatches of semi-consciousness. Each time you jolt awake, your first instinct is to check your position. Have I slipped? Has the rock shifted? Am I in a worse position? It's a constant, terrifying set. On the 5th day, something cuts through the suffocating silence. A sound that doesn't belong. It's faint, distant, but unmistakable. The rumble of machinery. Hope, a feeling you'd almost forgotten, ignites within you. Quarry workers, they're here for maintenance. This is your one chance. You grab your knife, your only tool left, and begin striking it against the massive rock that holds you captive. You create a rhythm, a sharp, metallic beat. Clank, clank, Clank. Clank. A desperate SOS tapped out on your own prison wall. You pray the sound will carry, that it will cut through the vast emptiness of the quarry. Then, a voice. A shout. It's distant, but it's human. The sound pattern you created worked. One of the workers heard it and is moving toward you. Time seems to stretch and warp as you wait, listening to the sounds of your rescue getting closer. Finally, they find you, pinned, pale, but alive. Your pulse is steady. A testament to your will to live. The rescue team works with practiced efficiency, clearing debris, assessing the situation. They bring in hydraulic spreaders, the jaws of life, and carefully position them under a stable edge of the rock. With slow, controlled pressure, the immense weight begins to lift. The relief is not a sudden rush, but a slow, agonizing release as blood, or what's left of it, tries to return to your crushed limb. You're free. They move you to flat ground, and the world stabilizes for the first time in 5 days. Medics swarm around you, administering fluids, preparing you for airlift. You're conscious, but completely drained, a hollowed-out version of yourself. At the hospital, the true extent of the damage is revealed. Compound fractures, significant muscle death. The road ahead will be long and arduous, filled with surgeries and painful rehabilitation. But you're alive. You survived an ordeal that would have broken most people. Your journey back would involve regaining partial function of your leg through relentless physical therapy, a daily battle of its own. This harrowing incident is a stark reminder of the hidden dangers in abandoned industrial landscapes. But more than that, it's a powerful story of human endurance. It shows how, even when faced with impossible odds, disciplined resource management and an unbreakable will to survive can make all the difference. Thank you for watching. And if you found this story as incredible as we did, please like and subscribe for more tales of survival against all odds.